Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe, and this is Voxel Tycoon Early Access. Thanks for the developers for sending me a key. I'm kind of excited for this because it fits right into my city builder slash resource management type of games that I like to play, but it's a little different at the same time, and that's great. This is what it looks like. We are in early access, so there's that, but it is available on Steam right now if you care to check it out. We'll just start a new game. Company name, obviously, is B-Ball Joe and me. Obviously, because that's a thing. Company color, yeah, blue's fine. Purple, I think that's pretty obvious. Currency, US dollars fine. American tutorial. I did play a little bit, so I hope this works. This is the seat. I can call that up later on if someone wants to see that. That's what we're doing. We're playing on normal difficulty, but there's a lot of settings. A lot of them. And this one I think is really cool. There's research. Research available. You can either have all completed or normal, so I guess it's more sandbox or not. All of this is pretty straightforward. The only thing that I found interesting, allow train turnaround. Some of the games that we play, train gets into a station and it just flips around. Just does it. Like, oh, this one doesn't. Or you can set it that it doesn't, which is cool. World, region size, mountains, yes. Lakes, yes. Plants, yes. Mods, looks like there's no mod support yet. But that's fine. I like to play the vanilla version of a game before I go and try the modded version. So here we go. All right, we get greeted with this little world, and apparently we are right in the mountains, but there's some prairie and some other stuff around us. There's just different areas that you can start with. I'm scrolling around a lot, but we start here. You can unlock other areas, but you have to do stuff for it first. You have to kind of unlock it for money. That's cool. But we already have some stuff here. It looks like there's two cities that are effectively already connected, so that is a plus for us. Got some water, got some mountains, got some things. It's pretty straightforward. It will tell you right away what your area wants and what it likes. And what happens here, what's the biggest city in the area and all that. I believe most cities... I think so far, every time I started this game, and I started it once so far, so every time that one time, I had 3 cities in my starter area, and then every area that you add has another city added to it. That's cool. But one thing that I found that I really appreciate, and I wanted to pause this, that I really appreciate is exactly this, that I can start out not doing much and just pausing the game and just look around and see what the best options are for whatever I want to do. And then there are these little resource patches, but they're not unlimited. There's a cap on it. I don't know how long it really takes to cap these, but you have trucks and trains to transport these. And then obviously there's passenger transport, and that's not really limited. But that is the basic, really. It will tell you the resource here. So it wants 1 coal, it wants 1 wood, and it wants 2 iron somewhere. So there's the coal. And the coal, it will tell you, hey, I'm going to pay you $2.35 per delivery. Cool. And it wants this many, it wants this much storage. And that's fine. The more you deliver, the better your cities will do. Over here we have iron. Pays a little less. And the price is going down. I'm not sure if I can control the price or not, but coal is a better option here. And then we have wood. Also, it's okay, but... these will tell you supply business, bad 20. Stuff's not looking good because we haven't actually done anything yet. Think of it that way. Population-wise, this will tell you it has 2 demands in the city. Passengers, they're up to 29 that we want to transport here. I am not... I think passengers just want to get transported. There's not necessarily a transport me from A to B. So that is nice. Demands, obviously we haven't delivered anything yet, but this is also giving you the overview of what we just looked at. And then stats, how much have you delivered, how much money have you made. There's a lot of cool things that we can look at that happen during the city. Just want to look at this one. Your demands are iron, 10%. There was something here, Mayor Christopher Hansen, cool. And Minnesota, which is a funny name for a city, but Yeah, because the state. That's all. I was confusing myself. Iron ore, this one's pretty high compared to the other ones, I think. 260, nope, I'm lying. 260 and nothing. So iron ore is our best bet to get started with resources, but then there's also people. As in most transport tycoon type games, cargo is usually a good place to start. Let's check out where our closest iron ore mine is. There's copper, there's copper, there's copper. Iron ore is here. It's kind of really far away from everything, but since they're both paying the same thing, let's just go with the shortest possible distance that we can accomplish. We're starting out with 750,000 and we can build a headquarter if we really want to. You can build it anywhere. Prices will be increased only for that settlement, but you cannot move this headquarter again. So I don't want to place it yet. Usually I would assume placing it in a settlement with at least 2 resources is a better, or 2 resource demand is a better place to go. But that also depends on how much we actually deliver. So I don't want to do that yet at this point. Sorry, I'm still I got a little cold, but I'm figuring that out. Last thing I did want to show you before I really jump into this, there's research over here and you have a tech tree. I appreciate having a tech tree. I really, really do. Because you actually have to work up to better gasoline engines, better mining, better everything, and it's worth it. And we are in early access, so I would assume a lot of stuff may get added or changed or adjusted or something else done to it. But I talked to you enough. Let's jump right into it. I would say this iron ore mine is really far away from here, and we need to deliver iron. Well, let's see how we can do that. Let's not start the time. I think it's far enough away to warrant a train station. And the way they do this is actually pretty cool. You have a freight station, you have a passenger station, waypoint. Great. The freight station itself, you can select your platform length and your platforms. I think that's pretty neat. And then on R, you can rotate the platform, and that's fine. What I am looking for, if there's any way at all to cover all 3 of these. Because at some point, I would like to be able to make this all work. And if we're not able to cover all of them right away, that is not a problem because there's a warehouse. And the warehouse, as far as I understand it, I haven't actually used it yet, will let you deliver to that warehouse, and then that warehouse you can just pick up from and bring it to another place. So just having this here, we could just add another little warehouse somewhere and then use a truck to deliver to the last place. But for now, coal and iron, we can plop right here. 75 meters. I did turn off the allow turnaround. So before we play, I need to make sure that we can actually get a turnaround in here. Let's see how much room we need for a turnaround. We need a lot of room for a turnaround. And this building right now is not being removed. So, okay, that's great. Not a problem at all. Let's throw this one out. Maybe I should have played without the turnaround option activated, but that's not what we're doing right now. So here we are. I would like, you can probably tell, I really want to do this. Yes. Yes, this will work. This is great. Get a train in here. No, right. Do the train here. And we can't build there. Ooh, boy. Luckily, you get all the money back right away. As part of the game. As long as you have it paused, you can get your money back, and that is great. If you destroy buildings, you have to pay for that. So that is something to keep in mind. I'm just going to build in the middle of the city. Take out this little house over here. Yes, that's what we're going to do. And now we can just turn around. So everything is nice and easy, just like we planned it. This one has to get out of here somehow. I haven't played with too much rail on here, as you may be able to tell. But what's your problem? Oh, you need a straight part or more straight to connect to this. That's fine. We can handle that. We'll just go out from here. See? No problem. No problem at all. Manhattan East, yes. Let's figure out where the other station is. Now, when you build these, you have to account for differences in height, because if they have to go up a grade, they actually slow down. Also, if there's a turn, they have to slow down. So it's actually modeled, not modeled, but implemented pretty nice. Mining facility, yeah, iron mine, 52,000. We haven't spent too much money yet, so I am pretty happy with where we are. I believe you can probably place more than one iron mine if you really want to, but I think for right now we're just going to stick to one. Get another nice station in here, freight station, and then there's a pretty obvious area of influence that we can use, and I'm going to put this, I think, on this height so we don't have to go up and down again. And as far as I'm aware, and I may be wrong, the distance traveled for trains doesn't actually matter. So if you want to, you can put everything a lot closer. And then that may be better for your setup. But in my case right now, I just want to connect them to make sure that everything is working right. I am happy with that. Now, can we put a depot in here? No, we can't. That's okay. Can we place a depot here? I don't know if that is enough to turn. I haven't played with this enough. Nope. That's not enough to turn. Okay, learn something. No problem. We do know that we're going to come from here. I like to play the games to only have one depot, but I feel like in this game, a depot in the wrong place may hurt you. So let's try this. Throw depot on the edge of the map right here. I'm wiggling it around a little bit because it tried to go below the surface where I wanted it. And yeah, just connect you here. That should be good. And now here's a thing that's a little different in this game I found. So you buy vehicles, pick whichever train you want. There's a powerful train and a not so powerful, and a faster one and not so fast. Shift adds this one first. And then we need something that can carry iron ore. Sorry, I had to let go of shift there because I wanted to see the hover. So this one can do iron ore and coal. This one can do iron ore and coal, but a lot more. It costs a lot more. It weighs 10 tons and it can go up to 80, which our current speed is 70. So we'll start with this one. There is a concept of weight to power ratio. Acceleration 26 seconds, max speed, yes. Running costs, okay. Max weight 258. That I haven't figured out yet. So let's just figure out what's going on here. Use this train and see if it can make us some money. So there's our train. Cool. You click on it and you get your first stop. And the first stop will be here. I'm shift clicking here. You want to load everything and load until full. Cool. And you go all the way down here and you unload everything. Wait until full. That's our line. We can save this as something. This is the iron line. If you save it like this, it's easier to assign multiple trains later on. So that's what I'm going to do. Yep, that train is happy, and then you just tell them, go, get out of here. We spend, what, $500,000 so far, so that's pretty good. And let's see how this train looks. You actually get, yeah, take a ride. And then we go X, 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 X. And there's your train. I do appreciate this. This looks great. So he's gonna move stuff. Our iron ore has to produce everything first, so that'll be interesting to figure that out. Obviously, all of these can carry 8. So there's a really high capacity, and maybe we overloaded this train a little bit. But hey, it's a new game. I am not min-maxing this. I'm trying out everything and want to show you how this game actually behaves. Well, that thing is gonna deliver, and I'm sure it's gonna take a little while. We're gonna go over here and get a couple other things going. The first thing will be a simple bus stop. Let's get the roads connected. That's relatively cheap. The road stations are actually kind of nice the way they're set up. All you have to do is find a place where you want to build it. Ideally, it has to be flat, and it cannot be, or it shouldn't be, a place where you tear down any other buildings. And there usually are some places, like right here. I'm not going to hit any buildings. Has an okay reach. It's not reaching everything, but that should be fine. And then we want another one, also a bus stop. Maybe. Yeah, that one we have to tear something down there. We have to tear something down here. It looks like we can just place that for free without any penalty. So that's perfect. And now we just need a garage somewhere. Can't place you there. Okay. How about here? So you do pay for landscaping a little bit when you add them in certain places. Actually, place it here. Perfect. I like it. And then this is very similar. Let's get a couple buses. The fastest one. Let's get that one is fine. Buy this one. We're doing this very similar. You assign the first one, it's a transfer. And then you assign the second one's also transfer. Transfer is just unloading and loading at the same time. This one is PAX 1. So I can find it again, and then we can tell this one go. And if we like this route, we can say, okay, just copy this car. I don't know, 3 times, and they're all in passenger 1, and you release them all. I do really like that mechanic. It makes life really, really easy to manage these. So here we are. We are pretty low on money. So we probably have to see if all our things are profitable, because so far we've just spent money. So let's speed this up a little bit and see how this goes. There's our train. He didn't turn around, but he can go backwards. That is lovely. I wasn't 100% sure if the train cannot turn around means they cannot go that way, or if it just means they will go backwards like this. But I like it. Let's see how much he makes. That was pretty good, I thought. He's going a lot faster that way than the other way, so that is cool. And you can go fill up there. Nice. So this iron ore mine is actually producing enough to make this train go pretty much at full speed. And this is our first night. Beautiful. Stuff is happening. Well, everyone's making some money. 25 bucks per passenger here, and a lot of bucks per route there. Once we have a second train added to this, we will have to use some signals. They have to go on here, obviously, one way. And I think that would add to our experience just a little bit. Look at the different semaphores. What are the differences? Signal, signal, pre-signal. Nice. Another different pre-signal just. I like it. These are the old school ones, and these are the electric ones. I like this. I like this a lot. And you can space them out. Wow. We will figure out how all that signaling works next time when we hopefully add a second train to our network. So Voxel Tycoon, this will stick around for a little while. I'm kind of excited about this because there are a lot of opportunities to do a lot of different things that I actually haven't learned yet. So research is coming. Look, we're actually in positive money. Awesome. Research is coming. Second trains or multiple trains on the network are coming. Bigger stations can happen. Obviously a bigger road network. I'm not sure that I need as many buses as I have here. Oh, cool. They're taking different routes to get around. But that's where we are. We're just going to grow this and see if we can avoid bankruptcy. That will be awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.